Hi and welcome back to Alex Aberia's YouTube channel. My name is Emelie and in this video I will be creating one card using the Spring Garden stamp set. It's one of my favorite from Alex and I used it inside of my Misty and I will just prepare some white cardstock here inside it. I'm using Nina 80-pound cardstock and this is a little trick that I like to do when I am having a large image like this that I will cut out with my coordinating dies. I could cut it first and then stamp it, but this also works. I'm just layering it inside of my die, making sure that it fits nicely, and then I can remove the die, ink it up, and then start coloring. I'm using a black ink called Memento, and it's one of my favorites for techniques like this. It dries really fast, and that is the main reason why I like it so much. I have to stamp that a couple of times just to get a perfect impression. And yeah, you can see here I'm using my stamp press from Picket Fence to get a perfect impression. I'm also using a clear mat here from Picket Fence. This giant thing is perfect for holding my cardstock and stencils in place when I'm doing my techniques today. So I just wanted to share that with you. So you can see here I'm lining up my first stencil, and this is also something I really love about Alex products, that they are coordinating dies, stamps and stencils for a lot of the products. And I'm using my pouncers here just to get a good impression with my green and the yellow and every ink here. So it's really nice. You can see I shifted it slightly, I think, so I will be removing it and pressing it into place again just to get a perfect impression. You can see the leaves were a little bit off there, and yeah, it's nice to have this. It's easy to remove and it really stays in place. So for my centers of my flowers I used a yellow ink, and I will go in a little bit heavier on my next layer. And here you can see how it looks when I remove the first layer, and then I will go in with my second one. So I'm just working on the leaves here, so one darker color here, and yeah, you can see how nicely this will be when I'm removing it. It really creates that dramatic effect. So for my colors of my flowers, I wanted to do something a little bit new for me. I haven't done this in the past, but I really like it. I have done it with die cuts, and that is where I got the idea to just use two shades on my panels or my leaves here. So you can see how nicely that looks. And then I will cover it up with a second layer, and it will be a little bit more darker. And yeah, I just love the dramatic effect that it gives. And pink and orange has lately become one of my favorite color combinations. I really love it. I think it's super pretty. So there you go, we have two beautiful flowers, and I went in a little bit heavier on one of my flower up in the top. And I wanted these to be in the center of my card, so I will cut these out and they will be layered together instead of this arrangement that they are in now. So you can see how I will fuss around until I get a good placement for all of my flowers. And when I'm happy with it, I will go ahead and use some press and seal to pick it all up. So here you can see how I'm going in with the press and seal, and this allows me to pick it all up in the same placement and put some double-sided adhesive to the back. So I had this die, trendy pattern cover die, and I had cut it into another piece of paper that you saw previously, but I didn't like how it looked, so I created a new one, and I like this a lot better. The white on white is really one of my favorite combinations, and it really is strikingly beautiful in real life, and it also has the perfect grounding for our flower arrangement. So after putting my double-sided adhesive to the back here, you can see how nicely that is. I will just press it down, remove my press and seal, and we have our cluster here. I wanted to go in with some more leaves. You will see them here in a second. and I will just tie them around my card. And I will also go in with some glitter, like accents if you like. And I just cut them out of some white glitter paper from Altenew. And I used a die from Alexaberia. And by the way, all of the products I'm using in this video will be linked down below. And Alexaberia's shop is still closed, but since they are moving. And yeah, it will be links to other shops where you can find the products, both in Europe and in the US. So I hope you will enjoy that. And I hope you like this video. I finished it off this card with a hello sentiment in the middle. So this is a really clean and simple card. I hope you enjoyed the process video. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!